All right. So 183 is totally correct. All right. So 2 comma 1 comma 1 in negative slicing. All right. So negative slicing. All right. And positive dicing. Of course, positive dicing because it is straightforward. So what is the position of 2 minus 7? All right. Then followed by colon because we have to go till the end. So colon empty 3. So it will be 2 comma 1 comma 1. All right. Similarly, 1 comma 1 comma 2. Now it is what positive slicing, but of course it is reverse, so negative dicing. All right. So we can leave what we can. It is at the end. We can leave it blank. We can leave it blank. All right. Now what will happen is that see this will get excluded if we write minus 7 over here. We can write minus 8 or we can simply leave it blank. Why we are leaving it blank? See, because what will happen? 1, see it is minus 3. So 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, and after that left side we have nothing. We keep it blank like this, it can work pretty fine. Or if we write minus 8, even then it can work. Or if we write 0, even then it can work. So it is better to leave it blank and rather than complicating stuff. All right.
Utkarsh, can you please explain this once again?
Yeah, sure. All right. So basically what is happening over here? Minus 3. All right. So minus 3. So I've done what? I've kept it blank. So it will read from what? It will read from start to finish because it is minus 3. So it will read from reverse. All right. So I've done what? I've taken minus 3. It will take this under consideration. So 1, 2, 3. This will be printed, of course. See, it has been printed. And 1, 2, 3. See, 1 has been. But similarly, 1, 2, and 3. See, 2 has been printed. And this will get ignored because 3 places it is jumping. Now, if we write 0 over here, A0, what is A0? 5. It will get excluded. If we write minus 8 over here, it will again get excluded. What is minus 8? 5. It will again get excluded, so it's better to. All right. Any doubts?
No.
Ravi, any doubts?
No, I'm good too.
All right. So you guys need practice in this and this reverse dicing, negative dicing, and this also. In negative slicing, this part is good, positive slicing and dicing. The part which I'm seeing is negative slicing and negative dicing and or mix positive and negative. But this part I'm seeing that you guys need a bit more practice on. All right, so this is what it is. All right. So this is what it is, just a recap of slicing and dicing. Because slicing and dicing are applicable in tuples. All right. So shall we move ahead further?
Yeah.
All right. So let us move ahead further and talk about what? Talk about the properties of tuples. So we saw what firstly, tuples are what? We saw the two functions. So we have already created a. We saw the two functions, index and count. They are just used for accessing. We saw slicing and dicing. Till now we are doing what? We are only accessing tuples. That's it. All right. We are doing what? We are only accessing tuples. All right. Just a second. All right. What next? Let us do what? Let us do look at more properties of tuples. All right. So we can do indexing, we can do counting, all of that we can do in tuples. All right. Let us have a look at more properties. So let's say I have created 5, 2, 7, 4, 1. All right, but I haven't created I haven't typed any parenthesis. Let's say if I write this, it will become what? It will become a set. If I write this, then it will become what? It will become a list. But what if I leave it empty-handed? Then it will become a tuple. And when I print it, it will print it in the form of a tuple. So if you don't write parentheses, even then it is going to work fine. Alright, if you don't write parentheses, it is going to work pretty much fine. Alright, any doubts?
No, I'm good.
No.
Alright, so let us have another property of tuple. Let's say now how many elements are in there in A? There are 5 elements in A. Wait, how many elements are there in A? 5 elements are there in A. Excuse me. Alright. Now if I do what? If I keep it equal to B, C, D, E, F. Alright. C is not defined, huh? Sorry.
Inside
If I
brackets.
if I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I keep B, C, D, E, F, 5 alphabet variables in A, so what will happen is that on the 0th position is B, then C will get mapped to 2, B will get mapped to 5, 7 will get mapped to D, 4 will get mapped to E, 1 will get mapped to A. So if we print this B, C, D, E, F, so you can see 5, 2, 7, 4, 1, B, C, D, E, F. They have been gotten mapped to each other. So this is also another property of tuple. Now if we write type, so what will be the type? Integer. Alright. The type will be what? The type will be integer. Alright, Isha, got my point?
Yes, Utkarsh.
Alright. So moving ahead further. Ravi, any doubt?
No doubt.
Alright, so this is what it is. So we can do what? We can basically, this is also one of the properties of tuples. We can do slicing, dicing, we can do count index. So till now we can see we have only done what? We have only done, alright, we have only done what? We have only accessed tuples. We haven't changed anything in the tuple. Now let us have a look at what? Now let us have a look at nested tuple. Now let us look at what? Now let us look at nested tuple. So what is nested tuple? Nested tuple, let us have a look. So in a nested
Tuple
tuple,
inside a tuple.
yeah, correct, absolutely correct. All right, so in a nested tuple, we can do what? We can also keep lists inside a tuple. All right. Now, nested tuple is similar to the properties of tuple. Now, accessing properties of tuple, like slicing, dicing, index count, they are very similar to list. All right. Nested tuple is also same as list. All right. So let us have a look at nested tuple. Let us take mouse. All right. Let us take a tuple 0, 1, 2. Now this mouse. All right. We'll have a look at it. Mouse. Then let us have a list. 3, 4, 5, 6. If we write a type, then it will show us a tuple, of course, because anything enclosed within parentheses will be what? Will be a tuple. All right. And now let me do what? Let me remove the. All right. Now multiple elements separated by comma, no square brackets or any brackets, it will be known as a tuple. Now if I write, let's say MS Dhoni over here, but see, this MS Dhoni is what, according to completely Python and a computer, it is what, it is a single element. All right, MS Dhoni. So it will take B as what? It will take B as a str string. Now if I write Sachin Tendulkar, है ना? So it will take it as a tuple now, है ना? So this is what it is. Similarly, if I write 5 over here, it will be an integer. If I write 2 over here, it will be a tuple. All right, any doubts?
No.
No doubts. All right, good. So similarly, this also is a what? Is a tuple. So let us see how to access tuples. All right, so this mouse, these are what? The entire, there are how many elements? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 elements, but they are enclosed within certain tuples. They are what? They are enclosed within certain tuple and list as well. All right, so if I check the length of tuple, it will give me what length?
3.
Correct. It will give me 3 length. All right, mouse as 1, 0, 1, 2 as 1. Because there are 2 separated commas and 3 different elements. It will give me a length of 3. So if I want to access mouse, so I will write A0. So it will give me what? It will give me mouse. Similarly, if I want to access the list, it will give me what? It will give me the list. Now, if I write B, comma C, comma D is equal to A, mouse, C, tuple, and D, list. All right. Type D will be what? Type C will be what? Type B will be what? All right. So this is what it is. All right. Moving back to this. Where is it? Huh? Moving back to this point. Now, A0, see, this is B. If I write over here, what will be the type of B? Integer, string. All right, and the rest will be tuple and list. So moving back, now I want to, let's say, access S of mouse, only the S of mouse. So how will we do that? So it will be like 0. All right, now another square brackets. All right, so 0, 1, O पे 1, 2 पे U, 3 पे S. सो 0 तो ये हो ही गया माउस का, तो ये रीड ही कर लेगा. अब हमें S खाली रिटर्न करना है, तो 0, 1, 2, 3 पे S है, तो S आ गया. क्या आ गया? S आ गया. Any doubts anyone has?
No,
I
Utkarsh.
think no, as of now.
All right, है ना? Now if we want to, let's say, change it to E, so it will throw an error. See, inside a tuple, I'm doing what? I'm assigning it to E only. I'm not changing anything using a function or anything. I'm just assigning, even then it is throwing an error. So this is another example that tuple are what? Totally immutable. All right. Now let's say, let's talk about A1. I want to access 2. So how will I access 2? How will I access 2?
A1 and then 2. A inside bracket 1 and then inside
Correct,
bracket
correct,
2.
correct. So let's say comma 2. So it will throw an error. All right. If we write square bracket 2, then it will. Let us try changing 2 to 20. Again, it is throwing what? It is throwing an error. Why? Because it is a tuple. Now, there is a list inside a tuple. There is a what? There is a list inside a tuple. Alright, let us have a look at it. So list inside a tuple 2. Alright, we get what? We get list. Let's say I want to access 3, the 6. Alright, so I'll render. Now let's say I want to change it to 600. But see, there is a list inside it. Tuple. So will it be changed or not? It will be changed. Why? Because the lists are what? Immutable. No matter it is inside a tuple. Even if it is inside a tuple, even then the list will be changed. So as you can see, the list has inside a tuple that can be changed. And nothing else can be changed. Only a list inside a tuple can be. Similarly, I can update 0, 3 है तो 300 से अपडेट कर देंगे और अपडेटेड टपल प्रिंट करें सी 300 सिमिलरली है ना अपडेटेड टपल प्रिंट करें सिमिलरली 2 अरे
Yeah.
नहीं वो सेल गायब हो गया था इसके लिए सेल गायब हो गया है ना सो as you can see that a list inside a tuple can be changed. All right. Any doubts?
No,
No.
it was not.
All right. So this is what it is. So another property of tuple, as we saw practically live, all right, अगर list है tuple के अंदर, वो change हो सकती है सिर्फ, and nothing else can be changed. All right, and we can loop through a tuple as well. We can loop through a tuple as well, just like we looped in list. डिक्शनरी में थोड़ा डिफरेंट था a dot keys, a dot values, a dot items लगाना. Similarly, we can loop through a tuple as well. All right. Any doubts?
No.
So Python में tuple is similar to a list, but it is what it is immutable. That is where the crux lies. That is why list is considered as of sub importance. है ना? So we have what? We have A as a set. Let us talk about conversion. So why I said set के functions उतने important नहीं हैं. Let us have a we have the option of converting these two data structures, set and tuple, into a list. Except dictionary. Dictionary is a key value pair, so that cannot happen. Dictionary cannot be converted into any other. All right. So this is what. Similarly, we can also apply tuple comprehensions, but always remember we cannot update tuple. We cannot apply the functions of list into a tuple comprehension. है ना? So this is what the conversion of from set to a list. So A we have A is equal to simple list command. So you can see A earlier was what? A earlier was a set. It has been converted into a list. Similarly, conversion of from tuple to a list. All right. We have a list command. Sorry, shit. Arre, let me run the entire thing. So we can do what we can. I use the capital A of this. So you can see that it is a list. All right. Now it is what it is. As you can see, nested. One of them are nested list. So same we can access the same nested list also like this. But let us have a look at what. Let us have a look at the tuple inside a list. Let us have a look at it. All right. So 10. Let me convert it to 100. See, a tuple inside a list cannot be converted. The properties remain the same, whether it is inside a list or inside a set. All right. So this is what it is. All right. Let us check for mouse. All right. Now mouse over here is what? If I equal it to C, so C is what? Sorry. C equal to A0 करना था. Why is it showing 0, 1, 2? Just a second. A0. अच्छा A0 0 1 2 कब से हो गया? क्या हो रहा है? गोलमाल हो रहा है. Just a second. हाँ correct. All right. So T is what? String. है ना? Let us do what? Let us try changing A0 1 0 0 ले लेते हैं. M है इसको H में change करते हैं. See, even the str object cannot be changed inside a list. Basically, and ultimately, it is what it is inside a tuple. So this is what it is. Any doubts anyone has? So this is the main crux where this question came up was conversion of list from a tuple or tuple from a list. Similarly, if we want to convert, let's say this is a list. Of course, this is a list. All right. This is what this is a list. Let's say we want to convert vice versa. है ना? वाइस वर्सा तो क्या हो जाएगा? सिंपल टपल कमांड यूज कर लेंगे. तो एक सेकंड. एक सेकंड. All right. Any doubts anyone has?
No.
No, Utkarsh.
No doubts. All right, great. So this is what tuple is all about. There are not much functions, only two functions to discuss. All right, and apart from that, properties of tuples are what are usually are, but usually tuple is not asked because it is not much used. Similarly, if we want to, let's say, convert this tuple to a set, we can do what? We can convert it to a अच्छा multiple list बन गया क्या ये? We cannot have a list inside a set. अच्छा हाँ. Let's say we have A, convert it back to set. So we can convert it back to A. Lists are not allowed inside set. Remember, set has its properties like ordering and sorting it automatically, so lists are not allowed. Getting my point? So this is what it is. Any doubts anyone has?
No.
No, of course. I'm good.
No doubts. Good. Ravi, any doubt?
No.
No doubt. All right, great. So this marks the completion of our set and tuple. This marks the completion of set and tuple, and with set and tuple, it marks the completion of Python data structures. All right. Remember, lists are very much important in Python. And with AWS and all coming up, these tags and all, AWS tags and everything, these things, they are very much, dictionaries are used, but not that important, at a very base level. Lists are very much important. All right, lists are very much important. Hello, any doubt? Hello?
No doubt. No doubt
No,
from
no,
my
no.
side.
Okay, Ravi, you're clear now?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay, okay.
Only
All
thing
right.
is, one more time I need to practice. Then,
Yeah, so that is in your hands. Practice in your hands.
yeah,
Yeah, that is in your hands. I can only tell you important things and maybe not everything, but yeah, important things that basically questions are asked in into Python data structure and
yeah.
functions. Now, next topic will be functions. है So then classes and objects. I can tell you important things that are asked. Next, it is up to you how much you research, how much you practice. That is up to you. I understand you all are working, so it is quite tough to, get out, take out time and so I understand that happens. All right. So you all get weekends, but weekends are meant to relax because we all are working. We all know how these are private organizations, right? They make us work a lot.
But Utkarsh, if we just relax in our weekends, then we won't be able to grow in our career.
Yeah, you all are already grown in your career. All right, it's just that you all want to learn and all. You're already grown in your career.
Actually, when I got graduated and during my initial days of
Mm-hmm.
job, I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
aware of these many things. Otherwise, I would have started all these things from that day itself.
So when did you graduated?
2017.
So 2017. Okay, 6 years hardly.
Same.
Yeah.
Same here. It's like
You
I
also
also graduated in 7.
2017.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, B.Tech graduate.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. That is hardly 6 years.
After we came out, I mean, after we passed out, in bachelor degree also, most of the colleges have started separate branch called AAML, apart from computer science.
Now it is very recent, matlab, hardly 1 year
Yeah,
or two.
yeah, yeah,
1 year or two, yeah. Colleges in our times, they did not teach these skills. We had to study from a different institute.
yeah,
They
yeah.
did,
We need to use it to pay separately.
they took a lot of money from us, 8 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 6 lakhs. This is what the
Yeah.
fees of engineering college like, 4 lakh, 5 lakh like.
When was your pass out days? Pass
Mhm.
out year?
Sorry?
Your pass out year?
So my pass out year, I'm 2013 pass out.
Okay, okay. Not much
Yeah,
different.
yeah, 4 years difference. Still, 4 years is huge. भाई, 4 years are very huge. मतलब 4 years में you get a lot of experience and all.
Yeah,
Yeah. So वही मतलब so they don't teach all of this. They take lots of money only to give us a degree. So in this education system, this English education system is very flawed. They
Yeah,
only
yeah,
judge you on the basis of some exams and that's it.
yeah,
So your fate is sealed. They have destroyed the old systems of education. All right, the old systems were very good, and still those old systems are still followed in certain areas of India, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, also Ujjain. They are followed, and people of those education system, those ancient education system, they are the first to crack IIT, JEE, and all, AIMS, and all. They are every year from one Gurukul and all. There is a pass out of AIMS. There is a pass out of IIT, JEE, and all. Because they don't judge you on the basis of exams. They judge you in entire skills. All right. So this is what it is. I'm sharing the new link.